Hey guys, welcome back to Dark and Smarter. Today we have another beginner class guide highlighting our sixth and final role, the Fighter. The Fighter in Dark and Darker is a versatile class capable of wielding pretty much every single weapon in the game. This guide covers the best beginner builds for the Fighter, as well as the best perks, abilities, and some gameplay tips to help you get started. The Fighter is an excellent class for new players. With no real strengths or weaknesses one way or the other, you're able to focus purely on getting to grips with the game's mechanics, how to loot, how to defend yourself, and how to extract. There are a few need-to-knows for the Fighter before starting. Because combat in Dark and Darker is multi-directional, when wielding a shield you will have to adjust where you are aiming based on the enemy's attack. You will also really need to focus on this class's speed abilities when entering a dungeon. They will help you charge your enemies when you have the advantage, or run away in an unwinnable situation. Finally, this character excels in 1v1 combat, so you should probably not try to engage in a 3v1 unless you have a massive health advantage. When talking gear, you should look out for items with movement speed and plus to all attributes, but typically just pick up any gear you can equip during the beginning. You can get specific after you've completed a few successful raids. The Fighter's set of perks really complement what this class is used for, which is damage output and speed. Making a decision is tough because he can be played in so many ways, but ultimately, your choice of perks should complement the rest of your team. The perks are as follows. Defense Expert increases armor rating acquired by armor by 5%. Swift reduces base movement speed penalty from equipped armor by 10%. Weapon Mastery, all primary and secondary weapons can be used. A 20% physical damage penalty is applied for all non-native weapons. Barricade, when in defensive stance, defense rating bonus increased by 5%. Combo Attack, physical attack power temporarily increases by 10% with each successful melee attack within 3 seconds. Counter Attack, successful defense increases movement speed and attack speed by 10% for 3 seconds. Dual Wield, equipping weapons in both hands increases attack speed by 7%. Projectile Resistance, reduces damage taken from projectiles by 10%. And finally, Shield Expert, which increases movement speed by 5% when in a defensive stance. There are a few options for your starter perk with the Fighter, and it really depends on how you want to play. For a total beginner, we recommend you take Barricade for defense, or Swift to give you better movement speed. If you want to be multi-purposeful, we recommend the Weapon Mastery perk. This gives him the ability to fill many roles within a team, whether it be the range class if you're missing a ranger, wizard, or cleric, or a melee class if you want to get up close and personal. The final perk can be up to you and how you enjoy playing the Fighter. Next up, we need to discuss the Fighter's skills. You have a lot of choice when it comes to deciding which abilities to equip. Compared to the rest of the class, the Fighter has a total of 6, the most in the whole game, which can make it difficult to decide which are the best. These skills are as follows. Sprint, movement speed greatly increased for a short duration. Move speed is now increased by 50. Second Wind recovers 50% of HP over 12 seconds. It eliminates the side effects of Adrenaline Rush. Adrenaline Rush increases attack speed by 25% for 6 seconds. Afterward, attack and movement speed reduced for 6 seconds. Taunt increases aggro value to all monsters within a 7.5 meter area by 50% and increases defense bonus by 10% for 7 seconds. Victory Strike, the next attack deals additional 20% weapon damage. If you kill with this attack, you recover 5% of max HP. Finally, Breakthrough, which removes debuffs that slow all movement speeds. In terms of skill recommendations, we think that Second Wind is crucial because of the health regen, and Sprint is very important because of the power of movement speed in Dark and Darker. Whether it's running away, dodging skeletons, or chasing an enemy player, Sprint can be the make or break of a successful run. In our opinion, the Fighter is Dark and Darker's most rounded character. With the ability to wield any weapon, transform into a range class, heal on his own, and defend himself with the shield, you shouldn't hear any complaints from your friends when you auto-lock this character. Please comment below with which builds you're using and anything we may have missed. Again, thanks for tuning in to Dark and Smarter, and I'll catch you next time. See ya!